Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hamira Syafiqah Anili binti Abdullah from JIM 2463B. Today I want to present my individual assignment for subject IMS 455 Support Service and Maintenance for Information System. The individual assignment is troubleshooting, and the topic that I choose is the installer issue on Windows 10, and I will explain how to troubleshoot when the problem are occurring. The use of the computer or laptop is need a proper care in order to prevent damage or occur. When damage occur, it must to repair or fix them to ensure that our people are able to use it again. In the context of PC maintenance, it's called troubleshooting, which means it's a process of diagnosis the source of the problem, like to fix the problem on hardware or software. These terms are usually used to repair a problem on a fake product or process on a machine systems. Troubleshooting is the identification or diagnosis of the problem in the management flow of a system that caused by a failure. This problem is originally specified the symptoms or malfunctions. Troubleshooting is a process of determining the cause of the symptoms and also apply to something that has abruptly stopped working since its previously working state from the expectation about its continued behavior. The solution of issue that apply to troubleshooting is installer issue on Windows. Installer issue occurs when a computer wants to upgrade the device from older version to the latest version, such as from Windows 7, 8 or 8.1 to Windows 10. When people want to upgrade their Windows, they will receive an error message when installing Windows 10. This problem will be difficult when they want to install Windows and will feel annoying. Before that, user should know there are several criteria or requirements to install Windows 10 on their personal computer or laptop. The problem encountered when installing Windows 10 is there will be a code that will appear on the computer screens. An error that begins with the XC1900101 is usually a driver error. For example, this code will come out on the computer screen to indicate that there is a problem and frequently appear when upgrading the Windows 10 operating system to the latest one, which is 0xC1900-101 to OX300-18. This code refers to the installation fail in the first boot phase with an error during SYSPREP operations. Okay, now open your laptop and personal computer, and I will show you how to troubleshoot the problem that I have already explained earlier. Firstly, the computer must disconnect all the peripherals such as external keyboard, mouse, external hard drive, and if HDMI cable is connected, must have to look at and mandatory to disconnect. User must see one by one the available external and should disconnect all the peripheral that I have in the computer. Okay, after disconnecting all the peripheral devices, now I will show you the next step is firstly you just click on the device manager. Here, device manager. So we open the device manager to update the display drivers or display adapters here. So they have two AMD Radeon TM Vega 3 graphics and Radeon TM 520. So for these two, this is the best based on the respective computer, as they are users who are use Intel or AMD. So for my computer, I use for AMD. So okay, we need to update the Radeon TM 520. Just right click and update the driver. Okay, if the update have a problem which default graphic card must update the AMD Radeon TM Vega 3 graphics. So here, So just right click and update the driver. For the update is this is because if the computer has a video and graphic card, so we can backup it. And after the update driver, close the tab for the next step. After updating in device manager, next is to uninstall the security software or antivirus software. Antivirus is designed to prevent malicious application related to worms and trojans, but sometimes removing this program can solve the problem. So to uninstall it, just go to the program and feature by click here and type run. So here run, just click. So the small box white is appear, and just type appwiz.cpl. So here and click OK. So the list of the software that has been installed before will come up. So here the list is. So what we need to do is find the security files such as VAST, AVG, Norton, but the file is according to the previously installed and uninstalled the file. So you guys can find the antivirus file that you have been installed before. So if you have a Dropbox, it's recommended to uninstall it. So when have uninstall all the files that are mentioned, just close the windows and restart the computer to clean boot. So to perform a clean boot, just type run in the run window. So run. So this one. The small white bar will appear and type MSCONFIG, and after type these words, just click OK. And this is the system configuration list, so they will appear here. On this one, just select the startup, and then this one, and then go to the service and check the box which state hide all Microsoft service. So this one, the small box. Okay, this is the service that I have in your computer. So the purpose to hide is to hide all the Microsoft service, and only thing which will enable here is non-Microsoft service. And after hide all Microsoft service, click on disable all. So this one. Okay, after the click disable all, just go to the startup and open the task manager. Here also to disable the starter item, but not the graphic card, where all the stuff is my keep is only for the software which are using it. So I just this one Adobe startup utility, or for example I can do for the Skype. So just disable. Okay, after disable the starter item in this this one, just close the windows and click on apply, and then click OK. So if you get the message a prompt to restart the computer, show restart the computer, because to clean boot is complete only when the computer is restart, unless no change will take place. So just guys click the restart. So after restart the computer, try installing the Windows 10 from using ISO file or media creation tool. But when installing Windows 10 is not successful, there are steps need to be done. So once the Windows 10 install is not successful, all you have to do is run the checklist on the computer. Just click search box and type CMD. So CMD is stand for command prompt and run as administrator. So if I get a user access control prompt, just click yes. So this one. So this purpose is to check any error message on the desk, and in case there are any error message or bug sector on the desk, so just type CHDSK. That stand for check this and click enter. So it will go ahead and will repair it one by one by itself, and will take a time about 30 minutes based on the performance computer and the number of files they have on the computer. So there have 3 stages in order to complete it. The first stage, once they are about 57 pi lag and 78,000 48 files which are present in the screen, this means it's checking the progress. This will take a time to check it, around 50 until 20 minutes only. Next, when the file verification is complete and you listed 0 bad file record, and if any have a bad sector in the file, it will take a longer time, like 10 to 15 minutes, and the longest is 30 until 45 minutes to repair it one by itself. This is a stage 3, which are examining security descriptors, and when after completed the examining security, will come out the statement which is security descriptor verification is complete. And the last is after 3 stages is complete, this is the screen that will be shown when the checklist is complete after resolving the problem. After checking these decks, user can restart the computer and try to install Windows 10 by using the ISO file or using the media creation tool or any platform that can install Windows 10.